Hey everybody, I have a question. You know, I see Kamala Harris, she does all, I wouldn't say she does a lot of interviews, but, she's always talking about Donald Trump and, a lot of different things. And the interesting thing about Kamala Harris is that she doesn't really like to talk about her family. Like, you don't know anything about, her father, you don't really know too much about her mother. I mean, you learn more about Kamala Harris by, doing your own research. But, it's not like other candidates that I've seen in the past where people say, oh, that's such and such, or oh, this person does this, or this person does that. It's just like a lot of stuff with Kamala Harris is almost like a big mystery. I mean, normally you see interviews where a person's mother will speak or a person's father will speak during an interview, but with Kamala Harris, you don't see that. I mean, I remember when Kamala Harris was running I think she ran in 2020. I mean, people hardly knew what her husband did. I mean, even to this day, if you said to somebody on the streets, what does Kamala Harris's husband do? People don't even know. I think his name is Doug, but everything with this woman seems to be a mystery. And the interesting thing is that, I think that she was somebody that the Democrats wanted to put in place probably a few years ago. They wanted Joe Biden to win the election because they knew, people wouldn't support someone like Kamala Harris back then. And so they said, once Joe Biden gets in there, then we're going to tell Joe Biden to step down. And, now we can get somebody to really push our agenda. It's almost like they used Joe Biden so Kamala Harris could become a presidential, candidate. And so it's going to be very interesting to see this election, how things play out. I'm surprised that this election is this close because, in my opinion, anybody living in America can see that things were much better under Trump. I mean, we didn't have all this stuff with war. We didn't have, all this reckless spending. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens during this election. But like I said, it's just very interesting that people hardly know anything about Kamala Harris's family members. Like, you don't really know what her sister does. You don't know about, if she, what her father really does. You don't know about her mother. It's just very interesting. Like, normally you'll see an interview with, a mother or a parent or something like that, especially if you're running for president, or you'll see, the presidential candidate with their parents. But, you don't really know anything about this woman. And I think she keeps things a mystery, and she doesn't like to do interviews because the more she speaks, the more people say, you know what, we don't need to put somebody like this in the White House. So in the comment section, let me know what you think about this topic. Thank you.